Hey everyone, and welcome to this new video. After 1.5 years, I'm finally back in the most wonderful city in the world, according to me, which is Edinburgh. And if you can't wait to see what I'm going to do this time, please join me on this adventure. As always, we took the Airlink 100 bus back to the city centre to get to our apartment. Previous times we stayed at Destiny Scotland St Andrew Square, but this time we booked the Destiny Scotland Chisholm Hunter Suite. And wow, this is the most beautiful apartment I've ever stayed at. It's super spacious with a nice bedroom and big bed, which you won't find that often in Edinburgh. It also has a beautiful living room, including your own kitchen, and the best of all is that the view that you have on Edinburgh Castle is breathtaking. After having checked into our apartment, the weather outside was so lovely, so we decided to have a nice stroll through Princess Street Gardens. And as it seemed, we weren't the only ones with that idea. But let's be honest, the park does look beautiful with all the blooming flowers and cherry blossoms. When you're in Edinburgh, you won't be surprised when you see bagpipers at almost every street corner, which feeds the traditional image you probably have of Scotland. When you're lucky, you can find some bands or artists playing in front of Waverley Station every day. When we were walking to our restaurant, we came across a food market, which is right behind the cinema near the Playhouse Theatre. Here you can get all sorts of food and beverages. However, for us it was time to go back to one of my favorite restaurants here in Edinburgh, the Theatre Royal Bar. Even though I've studied and lived in Edinburgh for a while, I never dared to try the legendary haggis. Today, however, I wanted to get out of my comfort zone and try haggis Wellington, which I must admit was quite tasty and delicious. The next morning, we walked towards the famous Royal Mile. And of course, we've seen another bagpiper playing some music, and probably he won't be the last one. On top of Coburn Street, you will find some souvenir shops, restaurants, and cute cafes such as Layla. I've always wanted to go in, but I never could get a table until today. The cafe is super small and very cute, and I think you can call it a typical Instagram cafe where you can take really cute pictures. I had a hot chocolate, and even though it might not look that extraordinary, it tasted really good. On the Royal Mile, you can visit a Christmas shop every day of the year, and you can also personalize your own ornaments. This is a great souvenir shop to buy a gift for yourself, friends, or your family. We walk down the Royal Mile towards the Palace of Holyrood House. On your right-hand side, you will find Bakehouse Close, and Outlander fans will immediately recognize this place. This is where Jamie Fraser had his printing shop in Season 3 of Outlander. We continued our walk to the palace, and I will be honest with you. If you're a first-time visitor, I would definitely recommend you to visit Holyrood Palace. But a ticket costs £22, which is quite a lot in my opinion. Since I've visited the palace before, I'm not going in this time. However, when I visited the palace, you could turn your day ticket into an annual pass at the end of your visit, but I'm not sure whether they still do this or not. Please let me know in the comments if you know the answer to that. So instead of going inside the palace, we took the bus to the National Museum of Scotland to go say hi to our dearest friend Bobby at Greyfriars Kirkyard. I love how they decorated his statue at the graveyard with all these beautiful little flowers. As we continued, we stopped at Victoria on the Bridge for some lunch. As we walked towards Edinburgh Castle, we came across the Scotch Whisky Experience on top of the Royal Mile. They have a nice whiskey bar where we decided to have a dram of whiskey. Afterwards, we visited Edinburgh Castle again. For lots of information about Edinburgh's history, you can watch my other Edinburgh video. I will put the link down below. As a literary studies student, one of my favorite things to do is to visit a bookstore when I'm on vacation. Waterstones in Edinburgh is truly amazing. Whether you're looking for a children's book, a travel guide, or an exciting novel, you can find it all at Waterstones. And if you get thirsty during your shopping trip, you can even have a nice cup of coffee with a stunning view on Edinburgh Castle. We decided that the next day would be a nature day. First, we took the bus to the Royal Botanic Garden, where you can easily get lost in the beautiful gardens and spend your entire day without even noticing it. Afterwards, we walked to Stockbridge, where we first visited the picturesque cobblestone street called Circus Lane. From there, we walked to Stockbridge itself, where we started walking the Water of Leith walkway towards Dean Village. Our last dinner of this trip was at the Botanist in St. James Quarter. I can really recommend this restaurant since it's known for its hanging kebabs. They don't only look cute, but they were also very delicious. Highly recommended. Thank you all so much for watching. I also made a more informative video about Edinburgh, which you can find in the link below. And if you have any questions or recommendations, please leave them in the comments. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications, since there's a lot more coming. So I guess I will see you soon, guys. Bye bye!